I am Michael Skripka, High Voltage Software. I was lead designer on the Wii version of Super Soldier. Just to kind of iterate on what he's been saying here, Captain America, I think, is probably one of the greatest superheroes, and no offense, Thor, but for a video game. You have this character that, you know, people can relate with because he's you know, peak human capacity. But you also are given the ability to provide danger to this character. And by doing so, I think it makes it for a more fulfilling experience when the player gets to, you know, wipe out a whole room of guys. It wasn't easy, because, you know, Captain America makes it look easy, but it's up to the player to do that. So we built our game on 3 pillars. These pillars pretty much, I think, were kind of mentioned as in the Next Level Games version as well. We wanted Captain to feel powerful, so we added the brawling system, and it's a dynamic brawling system that, you know, encapsulates the 360 degrees around Cap. And so, you know, you could punch, block, throw, counter enemies, weaponize enemies all around you. And it just kind of adds to the gang up feel to the game. But at the same time, like Brandon was saying, you still do feel like you're taking these guys on an individual basis. We then wanted to emphasize the agility of Cap, so we added a platforming system. We have some aerial platforming combat, but for the most part, like any awesome superhero, the superhero makes the jump. We always wanted the hero to make the jump. So when you hit the jump button, you're going to where you were expecting to go. And so that adds to the agility of Captain. We wanted also, for our third pillar, was to make him feel tactical. Captain is a military genius. I mean, that's all he did before he became the super soldier, was read books on tactics. So the way we did that is by really giving the player the idea that he can do whatever he wants in the environment. When he walks in, he can stun a guy or weaponize a guy or throw a shield at somebody or just go all out and attack a guy. Or he can use the environment to his advantage and, you know, destroy a support beam that actually collapses stuff on a guy or knocks a guy off of a balcony. So it really adds to the tactical element of the game. To make the game just a little bit more special, we brought in the shield. And the shield is both offensive and defensive. If used for offense, you could stun guys, which gives you a little bit more time to take out his friends. If used for defense, you can block anything. I mean, the shield blocks anything: rockets, bullets, punches. But we wanted to take that a step further, kind of add some more meat, some depth to the, you know, the older brother that's playing his younger brother's game. And so we added shield focus mode, which allows you to actually go into a world speed slowdown and select as many targets as you can to throw your shield out into the world and knock them down, so you can go over and stomp on them and do whatever you need to do. But we also added an element to the defensive game, where by blocking, you could actually point at the screen using the functionality of the Wiimote to deflect the bullets that are coming in at you at enemies around you. So you can use this guy's bullets that's coming in to take out his friends, and then pass it back at him to knock him out for the final blow. All these things, I think, kind of add that element of when you walk into a room, you get to decide what you're doing. And as a player, that's really what I wanted from Captain America. I wanted to go in, I wanted to use my tactical mind to figure out what I'm doing, and my fist to punch them, and my agility to leap around guys. And just to kind of like make it clear, like when we were working on the Wii version, we just wanted to make a fun game. And you'll see when you come upstairs, it's lighthearted, there's some comedy in it, but not in a way that would make, you know, fans cringe. Like, we didn't want to do that. But in working on the project, I just felt myself playing these levels over and over again. I never got bored with them. And it was, I think, a true testament to the game when I would walk around to the other programmers or artists or designers, and they're supposed to be fixing a bug, and they forgot, and they're just playing the game. And you'll see when you come upstairs what I'm talking about. It's just a fun experience, and I hope you get a chance to play with it.